Good morning, Wesley families. Welcome to our second week of Advent, where our theme is love. Miss Christina here, and now is the time for the children to come forward. All right, you guys all comfy cozy? I'm so glad. Missed you this week. Anyway, so as you know, we've been doing a fun film series throughout Advent, and we'll continue. And this week, I want you to guess what movie you think we are talking about. I have my little heart here, and I'll read our quick Bible verse for today. And our Bible verse for today comes from Ezekiel 36, verse 26, and says, "I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove your stony heart from your body and replace it with a living one." Do you know what movie we're talking about today? That's right! Of course, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, right? And his heart that was 2 sizes too small. But throughout the movie, we see his heart grow, right? Now, the Grinch starts off as a nasty, wasty guy who goes around and takes everybody's Christmas decorations, their feast, their presents. He steals from them and cannot stand to see them so happy. He can't stand it. It drives him nuts. It makes his skin crawl. Ugh, he's just a Grinch. But throughout the movie, he learns that Christmas is not about the stuff. For example, the stuff that he took. It's not about the food. It's not about the presents. It's not about the decorations. It takes him the whole movie to realize this, and they actually say something really nice in the movie that I wanted to share with you, where they say that the Grinch realized that maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a bit more. And it does. It means these things we're talking about in Advent. Hope last week, love this week. Now, what made his heart go from 2 sizes too small to 3 times bigger? What made him do that? Now, if we think back to the movie, he went and took everything, and then Christmas morning he goes outside ready to see how miserable everybody's gonna be. And all of a sudden, the Who's are outside after he's taken everything, remember? And they start singing a song. They share this moment together, they sing, and his heart starts to grow. Okay, and he learns, like we just said, that the true meaning of Christmas doesn't come from a store. It comes from so much more. Now, what is the more? It's sharing in those things like a Christmas song or a special song, okay? I don't know about you, but sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to start getting in the Christmas spirit. I love Christmas, and then I go nuts getting into it, but sometimes to start, it can be a little hard to get into it, right? But what makes me get in the spirit? What makes my heart grow? It's things, I'll get my little Hoberman sphere. It's things like seeing the Christmas lights. It's things like hearing the Christmas music, seeing everybody be happy, doing good deeds, passing on kind deeds, right? And that's something you guys can explore too. We talked about at Thanksgiving doing good deeds, but you could even take an example like this. Every time you do a good deed or feel like you've done something worthwhile, your heart grows. And if you've ever done something where it just makes you feel so good inside, you literally do feel like your chest has grown. That's your heart growing, okay? That's you experiencing love and hope and all of these wonderful things of the Christmas season. So in this Christmas season, pass on your love. Do kind deeds. And remember, it's not necessarily about the stuff. It's about the spirit. Giving, caring, loving, hope, being hopeful, right? So, that Grinch, even though he started off as a nasty, wasty guy, he ended up teaching us a very special lesson. So, I'm excited to consider that when I watch the movie from now on, as I hope you are. All right, For today's song, we have also been working on This Little Light of Mine. And last week, I taught you sign language to the first verse, okay? And that went, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Our second verse this week goes like this. Won't let Satan, we're going to do kind of ears for that, Satan blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. All right, guys, let your lovely light shine. And we're going to close with a prayer for today. And our prayer goes like this. Can we bring our hands together? Okay. And we're going to pray. Dear God, thank you for the gift of Christmas. Thank you for the gift of love. Thank you for the gift of you. And all God's children say, Amen. Spread that love, guys. I'll see you next week when we talk about joy.